What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're back talking about some more what ifs. Yesterday we did what if the Clippers never traded Shea. Well, today we're doing that same thing with the Atlanta Hawks. People want to say one of those balanced trades in history, but I've seen some takes on Twitter that have said that the Hawks absolutely got fleeced. What do you guys think? But today we're going to be doing a Luka Doncic Atlanta Hawks rebuild. Let's go. Before we get in today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. As always, greatly appreciated. If you want to see me do a Trae Young one as well, I could definitely do that. But of course, basically the whole glimmer of this is that Luka Doncic actually remains in the Atlanta Hawks. As we know, he went on stage, put a Hawks I almost said jersey, Hawks hat on, but of course he got traded to the Mavericks in a trade where Trae Young and Luka Doncic obviously switched places. So what if that never happened and Luka was on the Atlanta Hawks? It's definitely a fun thing to think about. So today that's what we're doing. Like I said, I did a Shea with the Clippers yesterday. So if you've not seen that, that is on the channel and you want to see that one, there you go. But now we're going to go ahead and summary season number 1 and just let Luka cook to start things off. I think I want to play Luka point guard though, obviously. So if you have Kevin Huerter, I think I could start right away. Or I guess we even have Kent Bazemore, which I forgot about him a little bit. So you got Luka Doncic, Kent Bazemore, Prince, Collins, Dwayne Dedmon, Alex Len, Kevin Huerter, Vince Carter, DeAndre Bembry, and then you have like Justin Anderson. Don't know this other guy. I'm going to go 9-man rotation, and Lloyd Pierce is the head coach. Throw it back to that. So let's go ahead and summate this season. Let's see how this Hawks team would do with Luka Doncic at the fold. And of course, let's try to build around Luka Doncic. Maybe better than the Mavericks have. So let's summate this first season. Let's see what happens. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props app that allows you to choose overs or unders on your favorite players that you enjoy watching each and every day. It is available on mobile or desktop, and this is how it looks. They give you the number, and you're going to choose over or under on it. They pretty much have every sport you can imagine, whether it's soccer, NFL, NHL. They have a ton of different options. So this is how it works. You choose between 2 to 6 players, 2 being 3 times your money, all the way up to 6 players, 25 times your money. Prize Picks has just elevated my watching experience to a whole new level. So if you want to sign up, I also have some of my entries as examples here. That way you can kind of see how it works. But if you want to sign up, links in the description. Use code Crushables. They match your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Well, that was quick. Luka Doncic wins MVP, 36 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. This is technically his rookie season, but not really. I guess 2K doesn't really register him as a rookie when you use these custom draft classes. But yeah, obviously they have him like already as a damn good player. He's been playing already. So yeah, I mean, compared to his rookie season, we all know that yeah, that's pretty damn good. So he gets MVP. And then I imagine we don't have anything else. So Luka Doncic representing, which is a W to C. We ended up getting the third seed in the East already, which is pretty amazing. We take a look at the player stats. He had 36 from Luka, who's just a different breed. Even Vince Carter was our third leading scorer. 12.5 from Taurean Prince, 11 from Alex Len, 9 from Dwayne Dedmon, 9 from Kevin Huerter, and 17 from John Collins. So John Collins also really nice next to Luka, which I don't think I'll be looking to trade him. They're both on rookie contracts, which is actually kind of a steal, both at 86 overall. So these two are the guys we can kind of build around, in my opinion. So we're going to leave it the way that is. I don't imagine we win a championship right away, but hey, when you have Luka Doncic, anything is possible technically. So Bledsoe and Brogdon, man, that's a throwback. That is something. Forgot Bledsoe was even on the Bucks, to be honest with you. Just something you don't think about. Dwayne Dedmon was our starting center though, so obviously would love to change that. And Alex Len. So somebody current round against Milwaukee. If we beat Giannis and the Bucks, that just that just goes to show you how overpowered Luka is. But now you have Ben Simmons, Redick, Jimmy, Tobias Harris, and then Joel Embiid. And then obviously you have our lineup. I don't think we beat the 76ers, but you never know. And yeah, we took them to 7, but we lose. We got Philly and Toronto. So they have Kawhi Leonard. So let's see what happens here. So in the playoffs, and you got Philadelphia going on to play the Warriors. And you're going to have the 76ers beat the Warriors in 7. So we have a huge offseason ahead of us. Vince Carter is going to retire. Dirk, Udonis Haslem. That's all fine with me. Straight to the lottery we go. Obviously, Luka Doncic pushed us out of the lottery. So we're not going to have like a lottery pick here. Also, I just want to apologize for yesterday. If you watched my video yesterday, for some reason, when I was drafting in 2019, I didn't see Darius Garland, and I totally drafted Keldon Johnson. I feel like an idiot. I don't know why I didn't see him. I guess I just didn't see him. Trust me, if I would have saw Garland, I would have taken him. A lot of people were upset with me, rightfully so, obviously, but I had to apologize for that blunder I had yesterday, man. Didn't see him. Just an L on my part, and I'll take it on the chin. But regardless, I'm going to fill this out. I don't think I'll be making any trades. I don't even know how many players we have under contract, but I guess I could take a real quick glance around the league If not, though, I might be just spending a little bit of money of free agency to surround Luka and John Collins. So the only thing I'm looking to do is pretty much dump Kent Bazemore if I can. He's just an expiring contract, and I feel like, you know, at 30 years old, we have Kevin Huerter, who's kind of on the come up as well. If I can get rid of his money and be able to spend money in free agency instead, that'd be great. Although we could get a starting center, Hassan Whiteside, which is where he started to decline. Royce O'Neal and a first-round pick from the Utah Jazz. That's kind of interesting. Get a minimum contract and a first for Bazemore. Buy lead sell. I'm just looking for some type of free up. The Lakers offered me a first and Josh Hart. Get a young Josh Hart. Sounds kind of cool in a way. Norm Powell, and then 2 first-round picks. Jamal Crawford and a second. So the Suns are giving me Jamal Crawford, who I do like. Josh Okogie and a first. I'm honestly trying to, you know, just make this as quick as I... So the Wizards take on his contract for me, and I get a young Troy Brown Jr. I think that's okay. I'll take that. Second-round pick for Troy Brown Jr., and we'll take that. Obviously, at that point, we don't know what Troy Brown Jr. was, but I guess, you know, in real life, we know he's okay and all, but nothing special. So, heading into draft night, we have pick 26. Let's see what we can get at number 26 here in the draft. So, 26, you have Ty Jerome, you have Nasir Little. Let me make sure I look at the field this time and not miss anybody. So, Kobe White, THT, Siku Doumbouya, Cody Martin, Nasir Little. I'm honestly looking at Nasir Little, and that's kind of my favorite guy I see so far. You have Lou Dort down here as well, who's obviously turned into a stud. Max Strus. But I think I'm going to take Nasir Little, I guess. He's guaranteed a 72 overall. So Nasir Little, welcome to the Atlanta Hawks. And we'll be happy with that. Zion goes number 1. Why does Rui Hachimura always go 2? That's so weird. Bull. And then John Morant didn't go till 6, which is actually insane. Whatever, though. So we got Nasir Little going to us. And then as far as free agency is concerned, we're not going to sign any of these guys. We might have quite a bit of money, so something we need to look at. So let's take a look. Dwayne Dedmon's our only free agent. He wouldn't be a bad backup center, don't get me wrong. But if you take a look at our roster right now, actually not bad. So we got Luka, got Kevin Huerter, and DeAndre Bembry. So I don't really know if I see Huerter as like a starting shooting guard or a backup. He's pretty damn good in Sacramento right now. We know that. Taurean Prince actually is a solid starter. He's got A+ 3-point shot, A- perimeter defense. Not much more you can ask out of that. John Collins, like him a lot. And then Alex Len is our starting center, but not really a center I want to start, but he's a decent backup. So Little, I'm not sure he's ready to contribute right away. So let's just see if maybe we can get like a really good center in free agency. I don't know if there's going to be one available. You have Kawhi, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, D'Lo, Oladipo. The first center, okay, he's got Porzingis down here, so I guess we could try the Porzingis and Luka thing again, but maybe this time in Atlanta. You have Cousins ask for, man... DeMarcus Cousins was so good when he was healthy in Sacramento, man. And then that 1 year in New Orleans with AD, he was special. I got to say that. Julius Randle, Aldridge, got Murray down here, which is interesting. I kind of like the idea of not Sabonis, but I kind of like Porzingis. Wow, we have like so much money. It's actually not even funny. A lot of money to spend. It's almost too much. I don't even know what to do with it. Joe Val, Miles Turner, a lot of good options here. But if I'm going to get a legitimate center, I don't think I'm going for Cousins. I kind of like the idea of Sabonis. But Sabonis and John Collins in the front court sounds kind of like a disaster. So I think Porzingis, although it didn't work out, obviously, as we know, in Dallas, maybe this time it could work. So I'm going to do it again. Why not? I would do it again. $30 million for Kristaps Porzingis. Let's see if he would take it over 4 years to be our starting center. 23 years old. I think he'd be a great get. And actually, he's going to accept him there. He goes back to Dallas. Fair enough. Vucevic is here as well. DeAndre Jordan is fine. Joe Val, Miles Turner. I might just give Miles Turner a cheap deal then if we can't get a better center than that. So Miles Turner, 2 years, $19 million. Actually, not too bad. So we'll sign him if we can. We are going to sign him, I think. Is he going to accept my offer or what? Or did he already? Did he accept it already? I don't know. Oh, he did. I don't know why I didn't see it accepted. Okay, boom, we got him. So got Huerter, Bembry now. Really just need a backup forward, I think, and then maybe a backup point guard. So maybe one backup forward. You got Dylan Brooks, Dorian Finney-Smith, Kelly Oubre, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Jake Layman, Stanley Johnson, and then power forwards you got Zach Randolph, Jonathan Isaac. I got him in the last video. I'm not gonna do that again. Vonleh, Trey Lyles, Larry Nance. Give me Trey Lyles on a 2-year deal. Not gonna be anything crazy, but he's a 77 overall at the very least. Then backup point guards got like Terry Rozier, who wants $22 million, which is crazy. Aaron Brooks, which is a name that I've seen in a while. Delon Wright, Aaron Holiday, Ish Smith. Maybe what we could do is just move Bembry to point guard. I don't know if that would work out for us, but he goes down, so I don't want to do that. So Yeah, let's just sign a point guard here. Trey Burks, I guess, is fine. I'll get our Trey Burke. I should say, not Burks. Not confusing. I like Burks and Trey Burke together or anything. So we're going to sign Trey Burke, and I think that's going to be it. So Luka Doncic, Trey Burke, Kevin Huerter, Bembry, Prince, Troy Brown, Collins, Lyles, and then Miles Turner and Alex Len. So I'm not promising I'm keeping Miles Turner going forward. I think our money is still very open. I probably would most likely end up trading Miles Turner in a situation where I can get a better center. There wasn't anything that great other than Porzingis, who I really wanted, but I didn't get him. No big deal. Huerter will probably start the 2 next to Luka now, so I'll let him keep developing, which I think he's actually a really good off-ball player to Luka, so I think it's not a bad fit. So we're going to simulate season number 2. I mean, obviously, Luka Doncic will probably a playoff team. If I do stop at the trade deadline and make a massive trade, I'll show you, but we'll see. So we are at the trade deadline, and I'm currently trying to get Karl-Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves. Apparently, they're selling, and one thing they have on their target list is actually John Collins. So it looks like they'd want John Collins. So I guess I could get an upgrade there if I try to get, give them Collins, but I don't want to have to do that. So instead, I'm going to try to do it without doing that situation. So this is what I'm offering: Troy Brown Jr. and Miles Turner. And then I'm going to offer my 2024 first, 2026 first, and then 2028 if I can get that far. Boom. 3 first-round picks unprotected for Cat. They don't agree with that. Fair enough. And I'll give you a second. They don't agree. So it was worth a shot. Kevin Huerter is a 3-star value, which he would actually be. Bembry is a 2-star value. I don't know if that's going to change anything. So let's say you give Bismack Biyombo. They don't agree. So if I wanted Karl-Anthony Towns, he's definitely mine. All I would have to do is include Collins, I think, which is not a bad trade-off in my opinion. So if we did this, and then John Collins right now, averaging 16 points per game, 38%. So if I threw John Collins in here, I think they'd accept this, to be honest with you, because they really want him. So is it worth it? It might be. It literally might be. John Collins in a first, they don't agree. Again, I'll go back to it, but I think this would be worth it. Cat and Luka Doncic could be really damn good. So I'm going to keep going with this. Second round pick, they don't agree, and I'll offer Troy Brown Jr. again. Let's see if they accept it. They do not. All right, it was worth a shot. Maybe I can include one more first in here and Troy Brown. If they accept this, it's a done deal. I'm mortgaging the future, and they don't agree. So Cat was worth a shot, but we'll just, look to the offseason to get someone else. Luka's back-to-back MVP, which is really cool to see, I guess. We're kind of used to that. Even in Atlanta, he's winning MVPs. 5th seed in the East for us, and we play the Bucks again. 16, 13, 13, 11. So not too bad. Collins is great and all, but I definitely want like another really good player to take the pressure off of Luka. So honestly, I like Huerter and Prince. They're going to keep developing. The center position is really where I want to upgrade, and Collins is probably going to stay unless I trade him for something else. So let's simulate current round against Milwaukee again. Let's see if they change anything. They have Kevin Durant and Giannis, so GG's, we lose. Simulate current round, and nope, Luka's him, I guess. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, if Luka, and now we have Kawhi and the Sixers, but if Luka and Kawhi are not, if Kevin Durant and Giannis are on the same team, you're not winning that series. But now we get to play Kawhi, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons. So shout out to the 76ers for the team they've built. But Luka's him again. I just don't understand it. But we get to play the Washington Wizards now, who have John Wall and Beal. Watch this. This is going to be funny because we just beat Giannis and Kevin Durant together, right? And then we just beat Kawhi, Embiid, and Simmons together. But we're going to lose to John Wall and Bradley Beal. Watch. Somebody current round. Oh, no, we beat them in 6. Okay. Hey, Luka versus Trae Young in the finals. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. Trae Young, Hardaway, Tobias Harris, Porzingis, Dwight Powell, Joe, and Brunson. Somebody current round. And hey, we already won a championship with Luka Doncic. The man's unstoppable. I wasn't even done building this roster, and we already won. So that's cool, but we're gonna run it one more season still, because I definitely wanted to make like another really good trade here. I wasn't content with Miles Turner, so gonna run it back at least one more year. So in the NBA draft, Anthony Edwards went number 1 to Cleveland. Halliburton went to the Warriors. Grizzlies got LaMelo. Avdija goes to the Suns. Amanda quickly. Where did Wiseman go? Because the last time I did this, yeah, he went like number 1 yesterday. And then let's CPU. I guess he drafted Jordan Nwora for me. That's fine. So Nwora and Cassius Stanley, welcome to the team. Player options. We're going to accept every single one of these, of course. Qualifying offers. You got nothing. And now 2K has applied an update, which is kind of annoying, but I'll deal with it for a second. So now what I want to do is get a really good big man. I don't really want Miles Turner anymore to be my center. I just don't really want it to be that way. Prince is a free agent, apparently. I did not even know that. So I definitely want Taurean Prince back. He wants $21 million. I think that's fair, and I'm gonna give him a deal. And then now, oh, I was gonna try to go for Anthony Davis, but I wanted a legitimate center. And Hassan Whiteside, Serge Ibaka, Markelle Fultz. Now, I'm gonna be honest. In real life, I would never give Drummond this much money, but he is a massive upgrade over Miles Turner. I don't think Drummond would ever get this money, and obviously, he's not even close to that now. I'm gonna give it to him because why not? Just kidding, goes to Detroit. So I'm not getting a good center in today's video. I guess it's just not gonna happen. So I got like Buddy Hield would be cool. Levert. Jabari Parker could bring him in, but I already have like, yeah, there's none of these guys left in free agency I like that much. I could bring in Mo Bamba, I guess, as a backup. I'll bring in Mo Bamba as a backup. That's fine. That's great. Prince and Mo Bamba, I like that. We'll sign those guys, but I'm not done making a trade. I want to make a trade for like a really good center. I really do. So gonna keep trying for it. I'm going to go for someone I never, ever go for, and that's Yusuf Nurkic from the Portland Trailblazers. So he's a 3 overall better than Miles Turner, so I guess I'm going to do this just to kind of prove a point. So let's see. Not really prove a point, I guess, but Miles Turner for Nurkic doesn't go through right away. I'll offer Jordan Nwora as well and Cassius Stanley because I just want the overall upgrade. Obviously, I would love like a Karl-Anthony Towns or something like that. That'd be great, but that's not going to happen. I mean, I could offer all my first round picks, but none of them are probably valuable at this point. So 2028, not going to happen. So Miles Turner is fine. Do I have anyone else I can throw Nasir Little in here? That's only a 1-star value guy. Troy Brown Jr., does he make a difference? No, that does not. Stanley, Troy Brown Jr., and then I'll offer... I could offer Herter, but I don't really want to. Trey Burke, I guess, as well. That's not going to happen. So, Cat would have been cool. Not going to happen, though. Nikola Vucevic, don't really want him. Robert Williams is cool, but he's not really the overall. I want him to be Cantor still in the league. It's crazy to see. Horford. Bam Adebayo. Anthony Davis, obviously, they just signed him. Anthony Davis was someone I was going to try to sign, but no big deal. Gobert, Sabonis, Mo Wagner. Porzingis, we could try for Porzingis again. We tried to get him earlier. It didn't really work out. So we could put Porzingis and Luka back together. Jokic is untouchable, so that's not even going to happen. So, again, I was just going to go for Nurkic, who's just a little bit of an upgrade. Cat would have been my dream scenario. DeAndre Ayton, I get him way too much when I do current rebuild, so no reason to do that. Capella, I could get him, I guess. Drummond, I tried, but, I mean, that would have been way too much money at Drummond anyway, so I'm kind of glad I didn't go through. Jarrett Allen's on a rookie contract. 85 overall, but I'm just going to take Nurkic. I'm going to settle for Nurkic. I don't have to give up this much, obviously, to get him. So let's just say 1 first-round pick. They don't agree. I'll give you Jordan Nwora and Nasir Little, and that will be my final offer. They don't agree. Maybe I'll offer Stanley as well. Wow. That is, why can't I get a center? This is taking way longer than I expected. Trey Burke as well. They don't have the money for it, of course. What if I offer that? Dude, I'm not offering 2 firsts for Nurkic, am I? Whatever. It doesn't matter. We have freaking Luka Doncic who's going to win a championship. So, I guess a better upgrade at center with Nurkic at the fold, and now I go to player progression. At least I think. I think we have our full rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, we definitely need a backup guard. But other than that, we're good. So, we could sign like Buddy Hield, Joe Harris, or Beasley off the bench. Give me Markelle Fultz off the... Well, that's a little too much money for my liking. Let's go Fred VanVleet, who's not even asking for that much at all. That's a really good 6-man. I'll take it, and now we're ready. So, Fred VanVleet backing up Luka. Seems kind of crazy, but we'll take it. Fred VanVleet goes down. Oh, this is when... You guys remember when Fred VanVleet would go down in overall like crazy for no reason? Like, that was always a glitch in 2K. Not even really a glitch. It's just something they would never fix, man. 2K and EA, man. Some of the worst companies, they're just not good, man. They just don't really, I don't know. Seems like every video game company has an issue, but those are just very apparent. I'm done talking. Let's just simulate season 3 and let's even win our 2nd championship. Luka makes it 3 for 3, winning MVP for the 3rd year in a row and a Hawks uniform, which is cool to see. Brett Brown's your coach of the year. Don't know if we win our 2nd championship of the video, but we already won 1, so that's all that really matters. We do get Miami Heat in round 1, which they signed Anthony Davis. So AD and Bam Adebayo. Point justice when he was back then in Miami. Josh Richardson and Markelle Fultz. So pretty good Miami Heat team, but overall, I think we should be able to beat them. See what happens. Somebody current round against them, and we sweep them. So take care of them pretty easily. Celtics have Brown, Evan Turner at point guard, which is kind of crazy. Julius Randle, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams, Kyle Anderson, Kenrick Williams. Somebody current round against them, and we lose in 4 this time. But that's all right. We already won a championship in this video. Maybe trading for Nurkic was my worst mistake. Who knows? So a current round, and the 76ers going to win a championship. But like I said, we got our championship last year, and overall, it's one of the biggest what ifs. one of the biggest what ifs. What if the Hawks didn't trade Luka Doncic away? So hope you boys enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did. I will see you guys on Monday unless if a trade happens. Just been kind of taking the weekends off for mental health purposes. But thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.